Crystal Palace 0, Leeds United 0. Not a classic, but definitely not without its moments. Difficult conditions played their part, and while it wasn't a game full of quality, there was still plenty of drama, especially from Leeds' perspective. The big turning point, of course, coming right on the stroke of half-time with the red card. From that moment on, it became a very different kind of game. Leeds had to dig in, stay organised, and show a different side to their performance. And in the end, away at Palace, under those conditions, and down to 10 men for a full half, it's probably a point that has to be respected. Let's break it down. The line-up for the game had a slightly different look to it. No Bogle, he was on the bench. This was a surprise for me, as Bogle has been one of the standout performers this season. And we had a more attacking formation with Mechar and DCL up front, supported by Aronson. The Palace keeper was playing his first Premiership game, so there was perhaps an opportunity to put some pressure on him. Both teams struggled with the conditions, demonstrating an inability to clear the ball from defensive positions. And there was definitely a lack of attacking flair from both teams. There were few chances created, and of the ones that were, Leeds probably had the slightly better. At one point there was some excitement from the Leeds players as they headed on goal, which the keeper saved, but replays confirmed the ball was very close to crossing the line. Both Bizol and Gudmundsson were yellow-carded. The game was meandering when Leeds were awarded a penalty for a handball, which seemed pretty clear-cut and was confirmed by VAR. DCL stepped up and sent the keeper the wrong way, but put the ball wide, and a great opportunity to get control of the game missed. Then, in the dying minutes of the half, Bizol was involved in a clash that the Palace player, quite frankly, made a meal of, rolling about on the floor like he was trying for an Oscar rather than play football. A few tense moments waiting to see if the ref would give Bizol a second yellow. He didn't. Then, moments later, Gudmundsson fouled a Palace player who likewise did the whole rolling about on the floor exercise. This time the ref gave a quick yellow, but didn't seem to realise it was a second. After the protests from the Palace players, he checked the book and produced the red. The player who provided the amateur dramatics leading to the sending off celebrated as if he had won a very large lottery. So Leeds went into half-time level on the scoreboard, but a player down. Changes were needed for Leeds at half-time, as they set up to play the second half with 10 men. Gruev and Bogle replacing Mechar and Aronson. The game seemed to be meandering along with Palace, seeming to be lacking ideas. Leeds defended strongly and did not make it easy for Palace. Their manager started to bring on subs in an attempt to try and unlock their numerical advantage. Leeds continued to be brave in defence, and despite Palace having the ball in the back of the net at one point, it was ruled out for offside. Leeds saw out the rest of the half. A point away at Palace is not a bad result, and given all the other teams in the relegation battle drew, it was critical we got that point, otherwise the momentum could have had negative affect on the team and a positive one on our rivals. In the end, I think it was a good result. I think we were the better of the two teams, especially given the conditions stopped us playing our natural game and the way the game unfolded, a well-earned point. The next video will be the Prediction League summary and my predictions for match day 31. Tell me what you thought of the game. Are you happy with the point? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, marching on together.
Oh, we're all Leeds. Yes, we are united in our song. From the streets of Yorkshire, we lift our heads up high, with the spirit of the city running deep beneath the sky. Days of glory, days of pride, from history we never part.